And we're getting Star Trek back. Let me just... make a comment. Star Trek! So what are all these Star Trek ships? Tier 6 and Tier 7. And Tier 8 and... Okay. Star Trek ships. Let's do with the legendary. Which is the Yamato skin. So it has the sound pew pew. Pew pew. Obviously this is the Borg. It's made into edgy and everything circles. You see, this is definitely reminding you of the Borg, how cube. And this is the Queen's separate, able, detachable Queen's chamber on the top. It doesn't look like Yamato, but I have an Aki, so like... Aki is like Yamato without one gun and airstrike, so... Then we have... So this was the skin from the second wave. Then we have USS Voyager. Obviously it's the Voyager, which is like you take the Galaxy class and a little bit shrink it and prolong it like a dough. Looks good. I wish there was some kind of deflector. It does look like Voyager, definitely from this way. Because when you look at the... what is it called? Nocelles? Warp cells? They are kind of like cripple legs. Yeah. Then we have Enterprise. I don't have it. I wonder if I can look at it through the special. No, I cannot apply skin on store preview. Okay. Then we have the Kier. Oh, should I speak about those ships too? So, yeah, so USS Voyager. If you have waited for that. USS Voyager is just like Salem. Fragile ship, so you don't want to be shot at. Yet it's having a super penetratable guns. And punchy. So it's having the German, I call it German because it started with the ZF6. This improved pen angles. I think that's it. Well, you're hitting a lot of citadels at long range with it. It's very good. Only AP doesn't matter. And you have a smoke and engine boost. Pretty cool. I think I scored 236,000 with it one time. Because at this tier, a lot of people are going to be broadsiding you. Okay. The Kier. It's the famous battleship for Vulcans that was helping few times, definitely helping the Captain Archer save his ass. It's Gneisenau. It's very tanky because it's Gneisenau. And it has sonar. Just better Gneisenau. You spec it into full secondaries and you just go get them. Push and don't stop. I don't think that's really the Kier's, like in the movie, playstyle. They had more firepower, so it should be more like... Okay. Bortas, if anything, get that. So this is Edinburgh. So you have a ship that has 30 millimeters everywhere. Right? Which means that at tier 6, when you go at any battleship, they will ricochet shells. If you go like that. And then we have Akatsuki skin. Very nice. Now commanders. I got them all. So Boar Queen is sniper, accuracy commander. It's improved Takeo. So Boar Queen is having this perk, which gives a little bit more damage and a little bit reload time. I don't think that's the main one. The main one is this one. 10% more damage on every second shot if you focus fire on something. So if you have a Yamato with, I don't know, 16,000 damage, you will have now 17.6. Just like that. The next commander from Star Trek is this one, which is basically the best commander now. It is improved Tanaka. So where's the Tanaka? I put... So this is Tanaka if I remove the guys. Tanaka with guys looks like this. And Commander Sela is just improved Tanaka. So it gives you more concealment, 0.1. So normally you run this, and then you want to be like 4.9, so you put this on. It gives you 2% more, but it gives you 10% down on HP. With this commander, there's no HP reduction, and you get 4.9. With this, you will have 4.8. With this, you will have 5 kilometer detectability. So you have 4.9, plus you have 100 meters torpedo detectability, which is basically also which is like equal to the torpedo speed, 2 knots. If you notice something in this game, the faster torpedoes you have, the more detection time you get for them in order for the enemy team to spot them, to be fair. So if you want to have fast torpedoes are good because they are good because if nobody's paying attention, they will not spot them right away, and then the reaction time, which is increased, would not matter. Basically, I guess that's the idea why the fast torpedoes are better. Also, if you're like nuking something, I would even say that's better. But if people are not paying attention, then they will not dodge them. It kind of applies to every torpedo. So is there any benefit of having fast torpedoes? Oh, there is. The fast torpedoes usually don't have a high damage. Unless you come very close to the ship, which is the trick. So when you send something fast torpedoes, which means as they are turning away from them, you will hit like 1 or 3 torpedoes more. So the sweet spot in this game is to having like around 15,000 damage torpedoes and fast. And then there is like this like trick where you take Japanese ships and you put short range torpedoes with fast. Then you will hit 3-4 extra. Basically death-striking ships. Well, anyway, this is better than the Tanaka a little bit. If you get it for free, definitely full resource into it, because this gives you 2.5 knots more speed, which is also better. It just improved Tanaka in very positive way. Okay, next one. Star Trek, which one it was? Worf. Worf is having 4% more damage to the bombs and less damage to the Citadel, which is basically commander for, I would say anything, right? Provincial. It's this commander was presented with Harlem. I don't know. The next Star Trek commander would be the French one, Spock. This repaired HP is a filler. This one is the perk. So you get 3% more damage with every shot. You had main battery, so your secondary battery can do 100% more damage, and it's conditioned that you hit that same ship that you are shooting at with main battery. So if you have a 3% coefficient and you want to reach 100%, you need to shoot it 33 times with main battery, And after you hit the ship with your main battery 33 times, you will have your secondary shooting at the same ship 100% more damage. Fight to the death, very gladiator style. Probably good for arena. And then we have the Bortas commander. Here. Ah! And this commander is giving you 11% more damage reduction when you are at 7 kilometers from the ship. It's pretty good. It like enhances, it like gives you the hint how to play this ship as a brawler. And then this thing is 7%. Oh, I need to improve it too. 10% more damage, probably 7 because it's expensive. 10% more damage if you are under the 7 kilometers, which is the secondary range. Yeah, so when you end up next to cruiser or battleship under 7 kilometers, you have 10% plus 14 plus 7 plus 8 when next update. 10 plus 8 is 18 and plus 14 is 32. 30% damage increase at ships that you are brawling 7 kilometers away. Well, Bortas doesn't have a high AP damage anyway, but for the balance purposes, it's noticeable. I don't think there is anything else to spec into playing Bortas. Maybe the damage reduction did a bit more, something like our gear idea. Is there more commanders? I wonder. Did I forget something? Let's double check. No. France. Italy, no. I don't know, I have these guises on. Dakir, Bortas, Akatsuki. Voyager, oh, there's this commander, Janeway. And Riker. And Picard! Okay. Picard is like the commander I keep at level 1 so I can see all these requirements. I don't know, I don't play carriers. I don't care to know. Riker. It's basically improved Sims. So Sims gives you the HP up, but if you don't care about HP, Riker is giving you... It's exactly the same as a Sims with having 2 extra heals. You can get Riker though, I think. Because that was a calendar. Maybe from the drops. Maybe you... I'm not sure if you can buy it or not. We will see. Probably from the crate for sure. The crate drop is good. It's like one of the last events where you really get something when you buy a little. Airstrike cooldown. I didn't know this guy had it. 3%. And how much is this? This one is adding a cold strike. Should be removed. And then we have the Janeway. And I use Janeway a lot, it's fun. So Janeway is kind of hybrid, so it doesn't have the HE fire setting chest at all. Both are removed. Oh, she looks very more slutty here. I don't like it. And there... So you get that with the range and rudder shift and more consumables. It's very good. And then you have increased damage 4%. And then you have this. When there is more HP, more than 50% HP, it increases group grouping, which is a kind of the same thing that you miss. That's the skill that has been there. So if I look at Norman Scott, this is the skill, right? It gives you shell grouping 5%. This skill is not present on Janeway. Instead, it's having 8%, which is significantly more. And it's conditions to 50% more HP. Shell grouping is for printing citadels at close range. So you'll get one more citadel more when you hit. You've guaranteed one more citadel when you hit broadside. And then the second part is also fun. If there is something that is having less than 50%, you deal more damage. It's tailored for USS Voyager, of course. Janeway played in that movie. Very good.